Little Umar, little baby Umar. You are so fat and plump. Honestly, man, I have no idea. Let me go check. Actually, hold on. I understand this is, shut up! I'm just kidding, dude. Yep. I showed that, the East is obviously the fucking best coast. Let me see. So, we're sitting here doing an interview, right, for the highest score of the week, but let's not even call it the highest score of the week, Omar. Let's call it the highest score of the league so far, altogether. Because that is also me, you know? Yeah, it is. Who? No, bitch, I'm talking about overall. I'm the highest scorer currently. Mr. Colehurst, the biggest loudmouth fucking pot stir, speaks his mind. I like it. He's not one of your sheep. Half the league is your sheep. But we'll get on that later. No. Talk about it. Well, I mean, you can't not call it a serious team. Garbage time's one thing, but if he just continues to get garbage time points, then no one's gonna look back 3 years from now and say Cole only won because of garbage points, you know? So, you're the only one's gonna say that, Amar. That's like saying, alright, go ahead. Well, yeah, he's getting a little exposed. A little exposed. Bro, Brian is willing, dealing, and swindling all you fools. I don't know how Brian went from having the best looking team from the draft to fucking wasn't doing all that well. Now he's back to looking like on paper having the best looking team, in my opinion, from just willing and dealing all over the place. Yeah. Fucking dumb, man. It was Aaron Rodgers. Who was the other guy who was offering up? Was it Manuel Sanders? Uh, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, number 4 quarterback right now. To someone who desperately needs a quarterback. Granted, I mean, once you dislocate something, it tends to happen. You know, here and there. So it could happen again. But I mean, I get it, man. I was pissed at the time. I was really pissed at the time. I was going off all everybody. Thought everyone was out to get me, dude. Didn't like it. But I understand. Omar or Michael wasn't even close to any kind of playoff hope. So there's really no need for him to fucking do anything until he gets into the losers bracket, and praise to God he doesn't go to the end. But I don't know, man. I was pissed that time. I get it. It takes out the collusion, because there's definitely some fucking snake. But I was annoyed at the time. But over it. It's alright. Take advantage of a poo-poo team. Out your mind, dude. Actually, honestly, yeah. He's pretty much, other than 3 games that he's went off, pretty below average for someone who's labeled as an. Yes, I said other than the games that he went off on, done pretty below average for someone who's labeled as a elite quarterback. Was it though? Not. I don't know, man. Out of all the people that know me, I know there's some new scrubs out there that don't know who I am. People that know me, I tend to have. I'm obviously a shit talker, and majority of the time, it turns into instant karma for most things, and me getting fucked. That is what happened last year. That's why I've tried to stay off that path this year. There's been plenty of examples of this happening in fantasy football, outside of fantasy football. So, I'm trying to shut my mouth for once. It's very hard. It's made it easier being over here. So hard. I've done, for the most part. A little bit here and there, but, you know. Well, then it's, I mean, in my eyes, it's boring as, it's, this year, I mean, part of it is me being on a different time zone and things, much, but, this year has been stale, super stale. I'm also not on Facebook anymore. That takes effect out of it, but yeah, you see, I'm just about guaranteed 30 points from my workhorse each fucking week. Dude is insane. Yeah, at one point he seemed like he could have been one, but that's way back. Should have traded him forever ago. Shut the hell up, Omar. You know what I said. I mean, you can't really. Yeah, I mean, I did have 78. 78. 78. I mean, if you look at, yeah, I mean, if you other than week 6, if you look at my other 2 losses, it was Garrett dropping 155 to my 142. You dropping 161 to my 148. So, I mean, other than that, I barely squeaked by against Tyler. That was lucky. Yeah, and also and then I was gonna say the 2 weeks that people scored under 90 are my 2 lower scoring weeks as well. But yeah. Yeah, that's true. uh, is that what we're talking about here? I don't think that's what we're talking about. No, what can we also say about him? Let me hear. I don't know, man. I see Garrett as the true and true definition of the phrase flash and pan. And I think that's all this season is. Granted, they could be the same for me. I think I've honestly made the playoffs 1 time. Maybe twice. But, I don't know, man. I mean, I can sit here and say the shit I've continued to say, but he says some off-the-wall stuff about football. Sometimes I think his football knowledge equals my hockey knowledge, and I've never watched a hockey game in my life. I don't know. But, with all that being said, this man is 7-2, so I don't. Guess I don't know. Remember that. I don't know, bro. He at the end of the day, love him to death. He's one of your sheep, like the others in this league. Omar, you have sheep. You have this little web you spin around people, and you say you pick up this. I get caught in it too. I'll admit I get caught in it too. Justin's another one. Brian is another one. Bro, you whisper these little things in these people's ears. Jump out of the group chats. You hit them on the fucking, hey, go veto this trade before they even look at the fucking trade. No, and not even trades. Hey, go pick this player up before this guy picks it up. Hey, and don't sit there and don't try to say you don't. I know who you are, Omar, and I know there's some people in this league that not all the time, cause like I said, I get caught up in too. Sometimes they don't think for themselves, and they think what you're saying sounds pretty damn good, and then they roll with it. It happens. I know you do. I know you do. Omar, I didn't realize this is an interview about your fuck. I just hate it. I hate it. And like I said, I get caught up in it too. I can't lie. I mean, I told you the other day. When we were playing. You're the only reason why I picked up, or you're the main reason I picked up Christian McCaffrey. You whispered in my ear, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should check him out. Maybe I should get him over Kamara. Send me my $12. I'm just holding out, because really and truly, not trash talking, not shit talking. I mean, I guess I am, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna flat out tell you right now, I'm gonna win this year. I'm gonna win it all. Omar, I'm overseas, bitch! And that's another thing. I don't want to. Shut up. This is another thing. And I won't. I hope everyone hears it. You tell them. I watch maybe one game a week because of the time zones. And I'm still the number one team. And I don't count. I'm going to get over Garrett here soon. I'm the number one team in this league. And I watch maybe 1.5 games a fucking week. So let that sink in to everybody out there. Watch with your Sunday tickets, with your 8 TVs, and watching all the games, getting all the fucking stats. I mean, that's in Cole's direction, but it's also to everybody that can also do that. They just don't. I just want everyone to know, man. I just want everyone to know, bro. That sink in. I'm gonna buy a Sunday ticket for 2 years straight, bro. Pretty sure I'll also get a military. Omar, what kind of question is that? I don't know what I'm gonna spend $300 on. That was a good try, man. That was a solid try there. So it went from whip and leash to collar and leash, huh? Alright, this... Every debate in this league goes back to Cole in some way, shape, or form. He also gets some rushes. I was definitely going back and forth. Alright, man, you're talking some good stuff, preaching some good stuff, sounded good. As soon as I try to climb down from the fence, Cole would speak some good stuff to me. So, I started to go back to his side. Y'all pull me back and forth, and at the end of the day, it's because I don't care. I have no problem where we're at right now. You want to mention James White? James White averages 14 points a game. That's not anything outrageous. That was the worst example you probably could have used. But, okay, but the point that I'm making is like, oh, he just dropped a 40 bomb on me. If this is a fucking 0.5 or non-PPR, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, like, that makes sense, but you can't be like, damn it, James White dropped 15 points on me. Which just was a fucking non-PPR. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I get what you're saying. He would... I don't know. Exactly. That's the point. I don't understand. I don't understand. These people that are complaining about it are probably the same people that are picking up fucking... Well, and there's really no excuse. There's so many dump off running backs in this league now. Up. I don't get the argument. It's... Well, and here's what I have to say, and you said it about a couple people, and a couple of those people, they'd be fairly new members. They can very easily hop out this league and go do their own. I don't see what the big deal is. I'm gonna say it. I don't like having new people in the league. But, alright, go ahead. Well, they can suck a dick. Well then I'll know them, and then I can talk shit to them. I don't like talking shit if you butt on that fucking neck. Could they be... How? Not really. I said they can hop out the league if they don't like rules. Shit about them. I'm just saying, man. If I meet them, then it'll be fine. But until then, I'm gonna stand the way I stand. Cause how am I supposed to know? What if they're sensitive? Like, what if they can take a punch like some of these members? I mean, damn right there is. I can name 3 off the top of my head, but dude, I know the ones who want to act like they're not sensitive, but they're probably the most sensitive one in the whole damn league. That's on another note. Mm. Wasn't he like 6-3 in this one? I mean, honestly, that's a really good point, because and I'm also one of those. I mean, granted, I wasn't hard for either side, but I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, why continue to use the settings that you're playing at? I get that. That's the day I leave the league. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. I think people just get so used to it, even though they continue to lose. Like I honestly never really thought about it like that. If you would have brought that up then, I probably would have voted the other way. I'm definitely one of those people. Hey, personally, I really don't mind it. I mean, what's one experimental year? I would love a 10-man league. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like that was the golden years of this league. About 10 people. Listen, man, I've been here since day one. Alright? I was there when we used to be a solid. When Facebook was active, everyone's putting funny ass memes. Everyone knew everybody. And now look where we're at. I don't know half the people in the damn league. Hey, man. Close enough. I will be drunk as a skunk. No idea. I'll get tired of coming, yeah. The other person. What the hell? Yes, I've met Ty. Like with a draft board, 100%. If I'm not underway, I mean, I am going to a boat next, so there's no telling. But yeah. Uh, I'm going to a little small one, so it shouldn't be too. What's up? No, I'm just not gonna go. Omar, I'm the center of this league. I don't know if you realize this. I don't know if any of y'all realize this. I'm the glue that brought everyone together. Omar, let me break it down for you, dude. Alright, so we got me, Cole, and Garrett, right? For instance, we're a little shit. Okay? Alright. Tyler, my cousin, he came to Mayo because I'm here. Started going to school. He got friends with Dustin. You know, there's that start. Me and you, we're friends. I brought you into this crowd. Y'all friends with my older brothers because they're my older brothers, and y'all live with them. I don't know how the hell that happened. There's that crowd. So the main core of this league, I'm the center of it. Yep. I'm not knows each other, but just good friends. I'm talking about. Okay. Shut up. Come on! Oh, that was god awful. Alright, this thing's taking a dumb turn. Very, very dumb turn. Sorry for even starting this. I mean, I am the glue. I was talking about the glue that brought everybody together, dude. Brought everybody together. He can 100% find 20 minutes a day. I'd rather him not quit. I wish he wouldn't. I hope he doesn't. I don't. Everyone, most people take a shit a day. That's usually my fantasy football time. Take a 15-minute shit. I don't understand. It's funny you bring that up. I had someone send that picture to me on Facebook Messenger saying, "What the hell is this?" Another family member at that. Oh, that's funny. Oh. That's probably 100% what he'd say. 100%. But then I would say the point that I just brought up, bro. Like, literally when we get done this interview, take a dump. While I'm taking that dump, I'm probably going to open the fantasy football app. That's going to be my daily, Or just... Do you fall in your bed and fall asleep right away? You know what I'm saying? Probably not. You probably look at your phone. I'm saying, I know he's one of the busiest people, and we all know how he was when he was balls deep in school. I mean, social life was down because he's by far the most determined person I've ever met in my life, by far. And I get that. He's got a bunch of shit going on. Tweak a little in here and there. It doesn't have to be every day. Well, if I was him, I probably wouldn't even pay attention until the playoffs started, the loser bracket started. Then I would try to get. Actually, no, it needs to be. I don't know what his money's looking like. I don't know if he's picked anyone up off the waivers or not. What were they again? Okay. Half a pound of tofu, like raw tofu, or can I cook it? Oof. Not that, I can tell you that. I feel like I'd be a fairly good stand-up comedian. Got the cojones. Probably tofu if it's out of those two options. Without thinking of the third one yet, I would do the No, you didn't. I'm fairly certain it was the last game of the season. No. No, I said if I lose to Garrett, I will do it, and it was the last game of the season before the playoffs started, and Garrett beat me. Garrett is somehow my fucking kryptonite. I don't understand. Garrett's team is equivalent to Michael's team last year. Or Garrett's team last year is equivalent to Michael's team this year, and he beat me. Regardless, he beat me. And he beat me again this year. And he threw it in my face when I told him he didn't have football knowledge, and he said I have enough to beat you. Which makes me want to jump out my window, and I live in a 19-story building. And what could I say? I mean, I said something, but playoffs. I don't even think it's possible for me to even get in the loser bracket at this point. I think if I lose 3 in a row, I would. Oh yeah, I was already counting this week as a win to be. I just feel it, man. I can feel it. I'm gonna win this week. I've got my week 11 Michael bye, and then I got a rematch against Ty and a rematch against Tyler. I don't see it happening because they've already come out and said that they're going to use Latavius Murray. They're going to be safe with Kamara and still use Latavius Murray a little more. Oh yeah, but this is also a team that not too long ago running backs who are both going off. So are they sliding back into that? I think so. But I don't think so. I mean, who else am I gonna use? I have no one else to use. Get rid of Chris Thompson, but yeah. No, I honestly think I really think Aaron Rodgers is about to go off against the struggling Carolina defense. Christian McCaffrey's just going to do what Christian McCaffrey does. I think Latavius Murray's going to get used more than y'all may think. Tyler Boyd's probably not going to do shit. Hopefully Jack Doyle does something. I don't know. Daniel Sanders, that chemistry with old fucking what's his nuts is looking solid. I think that's going to continue well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Brian's won, and I mean, if I had to pick from the scrub-ass West Side who lost every game last week, I have to say, I think I'm gonna go with William. But that's only if I have to pick from that, which I guess I do have to pick from that side. But I mean, I think Garrett's just gonna keep going, man. I want to say he's not, but Garrett's sitting pretty good. Tell you so. Bro, I was about to. I don't know about Seth, but I was about to say, I mean, you can sit there if they knew, like we know we can, or whatever the hell you just said. You can say the same thing for Keenan Allen. Like, what's Le'Veon? Le'Veon Bell hasn't really done that much this year. I mean, he got 20-point games, but I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say Dustin's. I was about to say you and Brian. Man, you watch out, 'cause that man's gonna leapfrog you. Oh yeah, I see that. That is crazy. Schedules? No, yeah. I was about to say I don't know what Dustin's schedule looks like, but honestly, I don't look that far into it because I don't see anybody passing me. I don't really care to look at anyone's schedules. I think I'm gonna win by at least 20. Oof. I'll at least get in 140s. Well, if history repeats itself, this is gonna be the tipping point. I'm probably gonna get into the losers bracket. We'll see. I said if my karma comes after me, then yes, I would say this would be a good tipping point for me. Yeah. And what's crazier is him and Brian are both my predictions for last place in the league. But I don't know why. No, I'm trying not to talk. Alright, see you next week.